What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Z-CarCulture. I am Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce.
And I'm Kuzi, no relations to anyone, apparently.
Because everybody always try to Anyway, never mind. Anyway, today we got the VW Caravelle.
Yes, and it's a special one, isn't it?
This one is a very, very special one. It was done by the people at Speedline Motorsports in Zimbabwe. Shout out to them for giving us this beautiful car.
Apparently, it's the car they use for their day-to-day errands, and it's an interesting car.
Very
let's
interesting.
just say.
It's very interesting. I love the way they did it up, man. Black matte front, nice blue tone, and a roll bar on the outside that also acts as a carrier.
Apparently, there's also some stuff that's been done on the inside, or at least underneath the hood, but we'll get to that later.
Well, when you say underneath the hood with this one, it's a bit tricky because the engine on this car is
in the back.
Up there. Like, I mean, this thing is like extra long, so yeah, just saying it's in the back sounds like it's just here. No, this one is over there. I mean, I had an experience with the car when I tried to start it earlier on, and it sounded like I started a car behind me.
Yeah, it was a bit unnerving, to say the least.
Yeah. So this car has quite a history. It's got quite a culture in South Africa. This along with the Golf.
Yeah, with the Golf, but moreover,
AKA the Vrra.
the Vroompa.
The Vroompa. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but apparently, more so around the world, many people actually have a strong following for this car.
Around the world, especially in Europe, the one that I know that they love is the predecessor. The one that was very popular with the hippies and peace out, bro.
Oh, you mean your crew, your friends, judging from your t-shirt.
That is very stereotypical.
What? You started them. You started them.
Or confirm the allegations. But yeah, it was popular with the party freaks, the party animals, and everybody that loved her.
I'm sure you'd know about that.
You need,
wouldn't you?
I mean, you need to once in a while. I don't do drugs.
Anyways, back to the car. So yeah, it's got an interesting look on the exterior. It's a boxy design, which nowadays I tend to appreciate more because we now have cars that look like spaceships. For some people that works. I'm sure you're probably one of them. But for me, it's enough. I like it.
Look, but I'm more in love with the predecessor.
What, the one that's...
I love that V front that it had. I love I'm a man who just likes his curve in his car.
Wait, are you trying to make fun of my...
In my cars.
Are you making fun of my taste?
I like.
Brian. Okay, anyways, back to the car. I like the simplistic design.
It is. No, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, it's very...
I won't lie, it does add character to it. Personally, yes, I like the predecessor, but I am not going to shoot this one down. It does have presence. I love the straight, rugged lines, and it just gives me that Land Rover Discovery, the 110 kind of feel to it. No, Defender, sorry. The 110 Defender.
The fanboys were waiting for you.
Yeah. Yo, sorry.
Sorry.
You know, it looks like it can even take a bullet. I'm not...
You feel that? That's real metal. That's...
Yeah, but it's not bulletproof, so don't be, getting all trigger happy in it. Yeah, but it's really a car that was made with character in mind. And the people that follow it and bought it and enjoyed it, they were the same kind of people that this car was supposed to attract.
Yeah, I mean, even if you take a look at the side, I think if we can move over here.
Yeah, let's move over to the side. So I love the side profile. It's simple.
Oh, you like the side profile?
Yeah, I like it.
What's there to like? I mean, it's just a plain shape.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Mr. Curves.
It's got character.
Mr. I like curves.
Hey, listen, even though it lacks in the curves department, it still has character, which is what counts.
Okay, if you say so.
Anyway. So yeah, this thing was built in a way where it's supposed to seat about 7 people. But Zim.
This is Zim. Yeah, this is Zimbabwe, by the way.
Can fit in there. Easy.
A lot of people can fit.
It'll be clown car classic. You just be seeing people getting out, and you just check, and you're like,
yeah, and given the roof rack, I mean, they can also bring their luggage.
This is about 6 more people on the outside.
Oh, you mean, yeah, I hadn't noticed, but yeah.
This is like, because you can have like 5 people there and another
no,
5
correction,
outside.
you can have 5 of me, normal size people, but I'm not so sure about you.
Anyway.
Okay, well, this is a nice, it's a nice profile.
Anyway, so now we're on the
backside.
The backside. Now you can talk about this.
Okay, I actually like it. I like it.
Of course you like it.
Mm-hmm. It's straightforward. I mean, what's not to like?
Of course it's straight.
Okay. I deserve that, but anyways.
Okay.
Anyways. It's very simplistic. I am an advocate for simplistic design.
Look, jokes aside, it definitely brings back a lot of memories. I love it still has that character. It may lack everything else, but
even check the size of the rear window. You don't get that nowadays.
You're opening yourself up so bad.
If you can just resist the urge.
Let me just resist it.
This is stuff that we miss from the old cars. You have so much glass area.
Are we able to open this up?
Well, you can try. Wait, I think you have to first swivel this wheel to the side.
And how do you do that?
I think you need a degree. Oh, I think, yeah.
You're supposed to remove that first. Okay, so. So.
I think I broke it.
While he's doing his thing. Yeah. Now we see a lot more of that backside. So anyway, let's open her up.
My God.
Do we need to hold this up?
Yeah, I think we do.
We do need. Oh man, the engine is covered up.
Oh, what do you want to see? It's not like this.
I wanted to show the engine, man. So anyway, underneath here is a 2004 2.6 Audi A4 straight 5 engine.
Yeah, apparently
It's a remodel.
It's a remodel, yeah. And that's what we're talking about. It's an interesting vehicle.
car. It was done up by the people at Speedline Motorsports in Zimbabwe. You should check those guys out.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Description below. It's a beautiful car, man. I love the way they did it up. I mean, this car has got so much personality. It more than makes up for what it lacks in
in the back. Just say it, in the back.
Yeah, on the outside. It's more of what's on the inside.
And let's not forget, it's meant for utility actually. So they actually use it to run their errands day to day.
Yeah.
And that's where all this stuff comes in handy.
Yeah.
And
the roll bar.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're on the inside of the car, and it's very, very spacious. I mean, if you forget the fact that there's some space taken up at the back there.
I mean, you can't even tell there's an engine in the back because there's so much leg room, there's so much headroom.
Well, if you seat the number of people that they intended you to seat in here. I mean, if it's a family car and your kid has homework to do, you can be driving while your kid is doing their homework. I mean, look at this table.
Do you normally do your homework like this?
Yeah, well,
on a table and.
Yeah, maybe if need, when I was in school. I mean,
okay, some things are just telling.
It's got so much space, and you know. We appreciate why it was loved by the party animals. I mean, you could actually stand up in here and have a party in here, but we are responsible adults. We prefer not to involve any form of like stupidity when somebody is driving. If you know what if you know what I'm saying. So yeah.
Well, anyways, what else is there to talk about? I mean, the interior is
Do you know
quite
what?
different.
For its time, this interior is actually quite impressive.
It is. I mean, talk about headlining. Look at this. You don't get that in your typical highs. You don't get even these skylights.
This is now Germany. I mean, if you're gonna be talking Germany and interiors, you can't be putting up Toyotas next to that comparison. I
Be
mean,
careful who you're about to offend.
No, listen. Let's just
very-
appreciate certain brands and what they're strong.
No,
at.
tread lightly. I mean, you don't know who's watching, eh?
We can't put. Hey, when you think of luxury, do you think of a Toyota?
I'm just saying.
Toyota.
I'll
itself
reserve my
doesn't-
comments.
Listen, Toyota itself does not think of luxury. Does not think of Toyota when it
Okay,
thinks
Brian,
of luxury.
this is
That's
a
why they made-
VW.
that's
This
why
is a
they made-
Caravelle.
that's why-
This is the Caravelle.
Yeah, but then
Okay,
And the
it's got nice
interior-
seats. Look at these seats.
Yeah, German
nice seats.
stuff.
It's German stuff. Now we're back on track.
yeah, but like I was saying, even Toyota doesn't think about Toyota when they think
No.
about luxury. That's why they made the Lexus. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, fair point. Anyways,
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can actually sit face to face and talk.
I would not enjoy this trip at all.
Same here. It's mutual.
Man. You know the bad thing about this kind of setup is, if the driver just brakes ridiculously, I'm the one who's flying towards that.
Thank God for this table in between.
Actually, true, because hopefully midway I can just flip it up and it.
Ah, come on, this guy. Anyways, I like the good use of space underneath the seats.
Oh, the speakers.
Yeah.
It's got a mad sound system in here.
Yeah, I can tell. And carpeting everywhere. I mean, I know we've already said this, but you can't compare this to anything Japanese. No,
For its time.
for its time especially.
Yeah.
It might actually be better than some of the stuff that came afterwards.
Or even
Oh,
some of the
the-
stuff that's out today.
Oh, look at our camera guy. He seems to disagree. It doesn't matter.
You're working away.
We're not talking about your highest friend. It's fine. But anyways, there's so much you can do. And I'm sure there's been other versions with different configurations. So you can have seats that are arranged in a different way. But I like this way. It works.
This is more of a family setup, but when people are, if this is a family setup, you have to make sure that the people that don't get along don't get each
No,
other.
this is for functional families.
Every family has some dysfunctional element in it, man.
Also, I don't know who this is meant for, but
This is definitely not meant for us.
yeah, I think we should go to the front.
Let's go to the front.
So you join us in the front of the car, and guess who decided to pop in?
Hi.
Okay, so yeah, you catch us in the midst of this one take review. What do you think?
So far, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised, right?
Yeah, for what it is, it's in period. Because what I like about this generation of vehicles in general is the simplicity. There's
Yeah.
nothing too much going on. No screen, no funny business. You got everything you need here. I got the gauges, all of the gauges I need. I think the one thing that I would have to get used to though is the lack of
What?
bonnet.
Oh yeah, it's very immediate.
Bonnet. So when you're driving it, you might find yourself actually too far back from the car in front.
And talking about in period, I don't think people can see this, but it's got a very long shift.
A very long and limp shift. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the opposite
it's-
of precise. But if you know, if you've lived with it, I'm sure you know like what gear it is in, and you not even looking.
Without even looking, but there really isn't much to talk about. It's just a radio here, climate control, very square binnacles.
I think that's the theme going on here.
That's the theme.
It's
And
an angular design. Well, that's the sort of like the trend in the 80s, right?
Yeah,
This
it
whole
is.
boxy. Because this is not aerodynamic by any means. This is a triangle.
yeah, I mean,
But,
if
yeah.
you're with Brian, then well, But anyways, that's the end of our review. I think there's nothing more to talk about here, but maybe we have inspired you to buy one.
Sure.
Or look for one.
If you can, get one.
Yeah. Oh, apparently this one has armrest.
It's got the one feature that I really like. I said before I am an armrest enthusiast, and this one.
Considering you have this much arm, you need somewhere to put this. Otherwise, it'd just be an obstruction to your drive.
But I like it. It's got two very comfortable armrests, I should say. Even if they're small like this, they're actually quite comfortable. I can see myself road tripping this.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm indifferent.
Oh.
Yeah.